Have you ever watched a movie and raised a question about the various talents involved? Many are the times that we only focus on the action portrayed by the actors and never get bothered by the rest. Having mentioned that, there are directors, makeup artists, producers, and even camera people. Too much to be talked about for that matter. However, we shall learn about that and much more combined together to form a business. Our guest today is none other but Eutychus Mwangi, a man who has ventured in film industry and decided to quit his employment to start his own business. And now he is the CEO of Nyeruwood Productions. Have a look.
Ici ya mutumia na ya muthuri na heo gitio kiria kinjagirire
irathagirwo haria yoimirira kihiri giki kiri na nderire
Mr. Eutychus Mwangi,
Yes.
how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you very much for coming to today's show.
You're welcome.
So tell us, who is Eutychus Mwangi?
So Eutychus Mwangi, as you said, is a comedian, an MC, a producer. Actually, we call ourselves Slash. You are Slash, a comedian. Oh. You are Slash, a producer, Slash, a script writer, and Slash, a director, film director. And up and above all, Eutychus is the founder of Nyeruwood Productions. Yes, because at one time you find yourself, you're entertaining a distinguished guest. Maybe they are ministers, they are these high-profile guys. And at the same time, the event has students. So you need to craft a joke that will be funny and not offensive to the high-profile people. At the same time, it will be funny to the students. So it was very, very hard to come up with that kind of content. And that is why you hear people say artists and comedians have very high IQ. Because the joke has to be funny. In fact, sometimes you even crack a joke and you only laugh at your own joke. Nobody sees anything funny. That is a joke. Okay, sawa sawa. Tuandike notes. It is not even funny. It's not even funny. So when you go and begin evaluating your jokes one by one, you realize this is funny, this is not funny, this worked out for these people, this did not work out. So you really learn how to deal with different crowds in any kind of performance, be it music, be it a movie that you're producing, be it a play that you're producing. You really have to understand your audience that you're performing to.
Yes, and now at this moment when you're in the university, did you at any one moment feel that the content that you found before you came up with your own content, that was inadequate in some way?
I would say yes. I would say yes. And I look at it this way. Anytime you go to watch a play in a theater, be it Kenya National Theatre, be it Alliance on Say, whichever theater you go to, you find there could be one or two people who are not happy with the performance. Of course, you cannot please everybody. That's for a fact. Yes, if you make a film today, not everybody will be comfortable watching that film. And that is why we even have a body that regulates the content, the film content, the TV content. Yes. This is suitable for this crowd, this is not suitable for this crowd. So at that time, again, some of these jokes wouldn't be funny to the students. Mm-hmm. It is like going to a village and you crack a joke on about a computer. Who knows a computer in the village? At Unambia, at technology will come. They don't know anything. They don't know anything. Yeah. And same case applies. It is cracking a joke that doesn't suit the students. Again, they might not understand the same joke. Yes. And that is where you find the comedians even end up trying to crack jokes, but they are dirty jokes. Actually, we call them dirty. And you don't have to be dirty for you to be funny. You can be funny without being dirty. Sure. So that is why I said content is of key when it comes to any performance.
Well, and at this level, I saw a photo of you that has just passed on right now. Yes. On the screens. I hope even our viewers are asking. Yes. There's this photo that you're just there, funny, making your own jokes, and the president is there. So what were you telling him? I mean, why is he laughing?
That was one of my most remarkable performances, yes, while in university. Mm-hmm. And it was a serious performance. At the same time, it was a very, very good performance. First of all, we had to think of how to capture the president. Mm-hmm. He's not just any other man. So we really had to think of a grand entrance. That is why you see us coming in with a mkokoteni, pretending to be president and the vice president, and the first ladies, they are running Beyond Zero campaign. We really worked on that. Yes. Now on the joke where we invited the president to come, we didn't know that the president will join us. And for sure, we had even been told, we had been warned, please be keen, be keen, be keen while you are asking the president to come where you are. And actually, he was coming, and we were like making him a comrade, a student, part of the student. That is why you see we gave him a plate to use in the mess, the normal student mess, and he would crack jokes on how devolved the plate is, because the plate has a number of compartments. Kuna pahali pa ugali, kuna kwa skuma. Actually, kapahali kanyama ndio kadogo sana, eh? Place ya ugali ni kubwa sana. Then we would give the president the t-shirt, and he really enjoyed the performance. He really enjoyed. We were actually so humbled when he came down. We never thought he would come down, but he did. He came. He's a very easy man.
Tell us about that one accomplishment in your line of business, now that you're in business, that you have accomplished. You hold it so dearly into your heart because it really motivates you.
Yes. So that one accomplishment was turning my talent into a business. So when I realized that it is good, you're funny, I can do this, I can create a movie, I can write it, I can direct, then how does it give me money? How does it pay me? So that is one of the biggest things that I really worked on.
So who is your role model and why?
So I have a number of role models, but I'll say one. He's the CEO of Jungle Nuts Kenya, Patrick Wainaina, currently an MP, currently a member of Parliament, Thika. Again, this is a guy who resigned to begin his own company. And out of that one company, he has created more. And he's a guy who actually came to solve a problem. I hear business people say that the best business is a business whereby you come to solve a particular problem. So he began by solving one problem. And out of it, he has created so many companies. And above all, he still remains a very humble guy. That is why he's my role model. For you to do one film, you really have to have some good capital. Why? Because how many people will afford to hire a camera for 5,000 shillings a day? Not many people. Number two, that is just a camera. You need to hire lighting, you need to hire sound, you need to hire all this film equipment, if not buy. The number two challenge that I faced was training these people to act. It is one thing acting on stage, it is one thing acting well, maybe in church, but it is another while you're acting in film. So I really had to work on my character, I really had to work on my cast, train them how to act, train them how not to look at a camera, because mtu anafika tu mahali, ameact tu vizuri, then all of a sudden, ana switch off, anafikiria, is this camera person really capturing me? Or even a person just cracks a joke, and all of a sudden the individual is laughing at his own joke. Sikuwa nimefikiria nitatoa hiyo. So amesahau that the camera is right in front of him. So I really had to work on the cast. But now I can say we are somewhere, we are good. So those are some of the challenges that I faced.
In your own words, what have you learned in the industry that you can relate to be success? What can you basically say success is?
I will say success is be persistent. So anybody who wants to join this field, be disciplined, learn, and work hard, and be persistent.
Okay.
Yes.
We are very much honored to have you, Mr. Eutychus Mwangi. You have been such an inspiration to us. And now I want you to face that camera, and I want you to just say hello to a few people at home. I am sure they'll be very happy to hear from you.
Hello, camera. Hello. So, viewers at home, I want to say hi. I want to say hi to my mom, my dad, and my brother, Timo, and my sister, wherever they are. And of course, not forgetting the mother to my kid. Yes, and my daughter, who will also become a performer very soon. Kameanza kudance, Kudance and performing. So, hello, and to all my friends, hi, and I wish them well, and may God bless them all.
Wow. That is very nice. Your daughter must have been having a role model, of
Yes.
course. So don't be surprised when you see her dancing.
Thank you.
And on that point, we're very much privileged to have had you with us, Mr. Eutychus Mwangi. We have learnt a lot. I personally have learnt and I have been inspired. And as we have all heard, let us stick to the points that he has given us. He has said that we should work hard, we should be disciplined, we should be persistent, and above all, remember to keep on learning. You cannot just be there and you're not learning. You have to learn, you have to get informed. It's a growing world, so we all need education. So on that note, thank you very much, Mr. Eutychus, for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate.
Thank you too.
You're welcome. And till we meet next time, same place, same time, my name is Shiro Mary, and God bless you.